Welcome, podcast fans. It's time for the What's Up Bro podcast show, presented by J&J Production Studios, the home for all your entertainment needs. All kinds of great topics discussed every week, a variety of different themes offered, special guest appearances, prize giveaways, and so much more. Stay tuned. And now, here are your hosts, Sam Crow and Big Hoss.
It's Friday, which means it's time for the weekend, which also means it's time for another episode of your favorite podcast. It's the What's Up Bro Show, of course, naturally. It is I, Sam Crow, here with Big Hoss and Mr. Fire. We're hanging out tonight. What's going on, boys? Oh, gosh darn, I'll have to do it during the break. I did not bring my water bottle in front of me, so I will have to do that during our commercial break, which is perfectly fine. We're so glad, though, you guys are joining us. It is Friday night. Hopefully you're looking forward to the weekend. We all are. It's always a great time to relax. I know what I forgot. I have it in the title. I always forget. There we go. We gotta get our campfire going here. I always forget to pull this up all the time.
You really like that campfire, don't you?
I like the ambiance of it. Yeah, it just adds a little extra something special. So don't steal my thunder there. I gotta find it though.
Adds a little spice to the scenario.
Yeah, it kind of makes it sound like we're having a campfire when we're really not. I mean, it's a virtual one, but let's see now here. Where are we? Has it been that long since we... Apparently it has. Don't worry, I will find it.
Didn't we use it like last week?
We did. But apparently we've been...
I swear we did.
Yeah, oh, here it is. Now, let's mute this for the commercial so we don't get... Yep. There we go. There we are. Not like another Summer Slam Fest without the campfire. Alright, there we go. Well,
When are we going camping?
we'll have to figure out our... I'm thinking maybe like August sometime, or maybe in like the end of August might be a good time for that.
August.
Yeah. So we got a camping trip we're planning for. We shared that with you guys. If you listened to the show last couple of weekends, that's what we've been kind of talking about. Gonna have probably the first annual camp out where we hope we'll survive. We don't know.
That's 2 months away.
Yeah, roughly about. Yep. Give or take. So we're going to try to work that out there. If we survive, if we get good reception, we'll have a show for you guys, but this is going to be the whole challenge of how do we do out in the wilderness? Will we make it? Will we not?
I was thinking we could do a week.
It could work. We're going to have to package plan and do that, but that's a possibility there. So that's our big plan that we're working on there, but we'll share that with you guys while we talk around our campfire. But before
we're going camping in Colorado, by the way.
In Colorado, it'd actually kind of be nice. I'm sure it'd be a lot nicer than where we are here. So then again, I don't know. I've never been that. Yeah, that was Oklahoma. He said too. Yeah, that might. Yeah, there you go. Well,
but the thing is, pot's not legal there.
In Oklahoma?
Yeah, it isn't. Is it?
I was gonna say.
I don't have a green card.
I was gonna say he doesn't. Yeah, that might be a problem. Well, I mean, yeah, there's always options there. So guys can see we're putting a lot of thought into this planning, but as we stand, as we go, we'll jump in here. Just a couple short announcements for you guys. As you know, we do this every weekend. So we want to put this announcement out. We've been sharing it on our social media, but make sure you tune in if you're able to and support our good friend Miranda Maverick, who is fighting in her UFC fight tomorrow night. I think it's at 10 p.m., but I could be wrong. You can check.
I think I made my drink a little too strong.
Did you? Well, we'll find out. Give it time. So make sure you guys go support her. Check that out. We're going to have her back on the show. She's going to share with us her experience there preparing for this fight, which we're really looking forward to. It might even be the weekend after. We're not sure. We will contact her after the fight is over, but we're looking forward to it. We're so grateful to have her come back. And if you guys, of course, didn't get the first interview we did with her back in February, that's available on any streaming service that you get your podcast. You can check it out. It was a great episode. We can't wait to have her back again. It's going to be awesome. Going to be amazing. A lot of fun. What else do we have here? If you guys missed it, we got some extra special episodes in yesterday. I did a Chillin' with Sam Crow corner. We did an episode of the sports show, which apparently everybody liked because as soon as we uploaded them, had them available, our numbers spiked. A lot of downloads there. So we're gonna definitely try to get us some more of that. We're gonna get Big Hoss rolling with his show. We're gonna jump in there. We're gonna pull Hoss in with the sports show. We're gonna try to pump out as much entertainment as we can because you guys are showing us that you want those numbers. So we are definitely going to work hard to accommodate and make sure that that happens for you guys. So that's our next big goal. So stay tuned for that. We'll post updates there. Of course, you can check out our link tree, follow us there, all of our social media accounts, and streaming services where our podcasts are featured there, as well as the official YouTube channel, which you can go subscribe today. Be sure to click the notifications bell and know when new content is uploaded every week. I think that's it for now, so let's dive in here. What are we gonna hang here tonight? I mean, it's a Friday night. It's a chill night. It's still Summer Slam Fest. We're doing this all summer long.
There's some distortion. I'm gonna turn down my input.
Okay, there you sound louder. I can hear you now better, but this is the fun. We always have our technical glitches.
Distortion with you, but sometimes it plays back on my end because of how loud it is.
It might be so you guys know we talk about this. We always have snafus with technical glitches, and we're still working hard to try to narrow those down. That's kind of what we get. I mean, it's unfortunate we're all in different locations, but we make do with what we have and make the most of it. So every now and again, we do get some unfortunate technical glitches. So bear with us as we work through that. Well, we'll kind of proceed here just to kind of experiment. So I shared this a little bit yesterday. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about this because I don't know. Now, I'm not sure if fire is affected yet. I know Hoss probably won't be yet because he's still quite a far ways west. But you guys may have heard, my co-host here and probably you guys at home, the haze that's been going around, the mist coming from the fire flames in Canada, was pretty interesting. We had here in the East Coast the last couple of days. It was something of a horror movie, I can say that for sure, because we had that golden hue outside. The sun was blood red, no shadows whatsoever. I honestly couldn't tell you what time of day it was unless I looked at a clock because there was no movement at all. And when you walked outside, the air quality was so bad. Not only did it burn your throat and burn your eyes, I could feel it burning my skin. I can only imagine what it's like up in Canada if you live up that way, and we are seriously hoping and wishing you all the best if you live up that way and hope that you haven't been too severely affected, but it is definitely something. The city of...
Your output might be a little too loud.
My output?
Maybe.
Let's try that. Hang on. Sorry, folks, here. We're adjusting, we're learning. We are trying to find voice and video. Output volume is at 140. How about...
like maybe 125.
How's that? Better?
Good.
Better?
Better.
Good. Okay, yeah, okay, that's probably the issue. Okay. I'll leave it at 125. Perfect. But yeah, so it's it definitely was something. I mean, looking at the city, New York City was covered. Like, I've never seen it so thick. Now, I don't know. I'm assuming you don't have anything in Oklahoma yet, right? Are you still pretty clear out that way?
Not that I saw.
Okay. And I'm sure for you out in Colorado.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know it's moving west. I don't know how far west it's going to go.
There's nothing in the sky. It's not all just gray ash.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, you would.
Reached us yet.
You would know. Yeah, it's coming because I know it's still hovering over DC. It's hovering in New York. I believe it's now. I don't know. It may or may not reach you by the time it moves west. It might dissipate, but it was pretty bad here. I don't even know. Hoss might luck out. It might not get as far as Colorado unless it starts shifting.
It was bad here not too long ago.
Yeah.
The air quality wasn't so good not too long.
So you did have, yeah. So it's just, I mean, our air quality here was.
Got it before you did.
You what?
Because it was happening a while back before it.
Oh.
It reached me before it reached you.
Maybe, might have been. But it was bad. Yeah, it was bad. Air quality today is around, I think the normal was 50. 50 is a normal air quality number temp, and at the worst of it, which was Wednesday, we were at 443. So that's like more than 3 times. We were in the purple, which is like severe hazardous, like nuclear type of like bad stuff. So was not fun. Didn't go anywhere, that's for sure. And I just kept thinking, I can't imagine what it's like. Can you imagine? You guys think about it. Imagine being up in Canada where these fires are happening, and maybe it's like right outside your home. I mean, just the heat factor, and it's also been bad because it's now I'm not sure in Oklahoma or in Colorado. It's been dry out east here. We have not had a lot of rain, so the grass is virtually dying right before our eyes. And we had a little bit of rain today, but it wasn't much. So that's also a contributing factor to spreading these wildfires. So it's definitely I've never seen anything like it. It was the weirdest thing ever, and it was almost like being in deja vu back with COVID again, because when you're in lockdown and nobody's around and like there's not a soul to be had except the occasional car that goes by. So yeah, it was definitely interesting, and I really hope you guys don't have to deal with that. And if you are fortunate enough, that'd be great. But if anybody else, if you guys listening have dealt with it or are dealing with it, be safe, be careful. Exercise extreme caution. Don't go out if you don't have to. Same drill, almost like with COVID. It's kind of that raw deal there, but definitely unique. Definitely makes our summer interesting. I mean, we're having quite the year. We're only 6 months into the year, so I shudder to think what's going to happen the rest of this year. Probably shouldn't say that, because sometimes you get what you ask for. So definitely one for the books, though. I can certainly say so. But on the bright side of things, we're still enjoying summer. Summer's in full swing. The weather here, otherwise minus the haze, has been beautiful. What's the weather like there in I almost said Kansas. Not quite. Oklahoma. So, got my state.
It's getting hot. It's starting to become, real summer where it gets like, it hasn't reached the hundreds yet, but it has hit like the mid 90s, low 90s.
Now, are you getting like the dry humidity? Like it doesn't show hot, but it feels hot. Like the humidity is what's killing it, not so much the actual temp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about now in Colorado? Because you're out closer to the mountains, it shouldn't be as hot. What are you averaging out there? Hang on.
Today was 67.
60. So that's relatively cool. Yeah. So that's not. What's up? What's it now in the summertime?
That's what it is right now.
Now in the summertime, I've never been out to Colorado. In the summertime, at the hottest, what's a really hot day in Colorado? Like, what does it top out at? I'm used to like the 90s. Have you ever had a 90 day out there in Colorado? I know it's a little bit cooler because you're in the mountain range area, but so you have had. So it's not
more humid.
Okay. So it's not
More humid when it's like that.
okay. So it's not uncommon for you to.
Today was 79 degrees.
Okay, so that's about. I think it was it here 75. So it's relatively. So it's not uncommon though for you to have a 90 plus day up in Colorado there.
No.
Okay.
No.
And I mean it
doesn't happen very often.
Right. Well, you're also you're in the mountains area out west. It's cooler up that way. You're closer to the Rockies there, so it's probably not.
Not so much in the mountains.
How far are you from the Rockies? Would you say? Are you close to like the Colorado Rocky Mountains?
I gotta look it up.
He's gonna check. Okay. just to give you guys an example.
I'm gonna say he's about like 10, 15 miles away.
I feel like you're close. I don't think you're super far away. And that's why I'm saying like the elevation. If you're near the mountains, sometimes it makes sense why it wouldn't get hot super often because the elevation is cooler going in the mountain ranges. But yeah, it's definitely summertime is here. I'm so glad for that. Not for the haze we had or having, but it
looks like I'm 397 miles.
Oh, all right. So yeah, you are pretty.
That might not be. Are we talking Rocky Mountains?
Yes.
Yeah, 379.
Oh, okay. So you're all right. So then
Way off.
That kind of pokes a hole in my theory there. But either way, it is not uncommon. You had some warmth there, so it's not totally inaccurate to say that it can get pretty warm.
Not outlandish.
Right? Yeah, it's not like they say in California, like it only snows once every like several decades.
You gotta see how warm it gets when you're here camping.
I mean, I don't doubt that.
See how fucking hot it gets.
I believe it. I mean, I believe the humidity is probably ridiculous. So you should see what it is here.
I will tell you personally are gonna have to drink a lot of water when you come.
Oh, that's no problem.
Otherwise, you're gonna be dehydrated.
I will tell you this, just to give you an example. Heat doesn't bother me as much. I don't mind napping in 100-degree weather. So, but yes, I will drink plenty of water. I'll probably drink Gatorade, too, to keep myself hydrated, because that gives me my electrolytes back in there, too. So
Gatorade dehydrates you.
Gatorade dehydrates you? How do you know that? Well, if you drink it alone, you drink water. You drink the electrolyte gives you the sugar back to put electrolytes back in your body, but you have to have the water to put like the nutrient back in. So, I think in a bottle of Gatorade, it's actually, let's see. Well, now we're gonna play this did you know kind of scenario. Let's see. Google, Dr. Google. Oh, if I can spell correctly. Well, let's see. This is the fun things we do around the campfire. I'm sure a lot of you guys do this at home when you're listening too, so that's perfectly fine. That's totally what I did wrong. Let's see. Google.
We're having some technical difficulties, and it doesn't know how to spell.
Apparently not. And I would say it's a Monday, but it's really not. I usually have Mondays like this, but... Can Gatorade... Oop, again, I'm spelling it wrong. What the heck? Gatorade... Oh, here we go. Can Gatorade dehydrate you? So Pedialyte and Gatorade are both designed to prevent or treat dehydration. In fact, thanks to their electrolyte content, they're more effective than water at rehydrating. Oh. Well, let's see. You said it was what? The salt? Again, why can I not... Well, okay, to be fair, I also have... What is that? Is that you? Who's that?
What?
I heard... Oh, it was a commercial from YouTube. The video. I heard music. We'll probably get copyright there. I'll mute that out. Let's see.
I couldn't hear it, so...
It was... I think it...
You're in.
Yeah, I think it, I had the fire go. I think it was a commercial break on YouTube. I really hate YouTube when it does that. And like randomly. I get it, but it's just annoying sometimes. How much salt? Oh. An equal amount of original Gatorade provides about 150 milligrams of sodium compared to coconut water's 24. So if you're doing a workout longer than an hour, coconut water may not give you what you need to properly hydrate and replenish. Okay, so end of the story is it rehydrates. It does not dehydrate you. It's actually a better rehydrator than water sometimes. So boom, mic drop. There you go. Here's a question. Have you drank Gatorade before?
Yes.
Has it dehydrated you?
Mm-hmm.
You have? Are you absolutely certain? You have a doctor's note that says you were dehydrated?
I do not have a doctor.
And there it is, folks. There we go.
I know it dehydrated me.
Because why? Because why?
It was the only thing I was drinking.
But how do you know you were dehydrated?
My pee was fucking yellow.
Okay, so...
Dark yellow.
Okay, well...
You really have to make me say it, you asshole?
Was it... well, okay, let's... So, this is not where this conversation was going to go, but since we're touching on it... Okay, so... It's not so much... The color can be an issue, but it's more consistency. Was it normal, or wasn't like maple syrup, right? We weren't pouring out of a syrup bottle, right? Okay, because that could be a lot of things, not necessarily dehydration, but darker yellow is not necessarily bad. It just might mean you drank something extra that had extra coloring in it, that's all. So, now if you're peeing out maple syrup or peeing out grape juice, you got a problem. So, that's what I call it, grape juice, but that's the idea. Yeah, that's the idea. So then you really have an issue, but...
I've only peed out blood like 3 times in my life.
Really? That sounds like an interesting story. Tell us one.
One was when I was 12, and I fucking colored the bathroom all kinds of red.
Wow. That's cool.
Because when you pee blood, it doesn't come out like regular pee.
No.
It goes everywhere. It goes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like a machine gun going. Yeah.
Off.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, and that's perfectly... That makes sense, and that's fair.
I was fucking 12 years old, and...
Wait, past a gallbladder? Or
A gallstone? Yeah. Or a kidney stone?
One of those.
Yes.
Or a kidney... Yeah, so maybe a kidney stone.
What the hell were you doing?
That's... Yeah.
Soda.
That...
A little too much, because I remember I used to drink a metric ton of soda when I was younger, and I never had that issue.
Well...
Probably didn't drink as much as I did.
I would drink stuff by the 2 liter. Like I down a 2 liter of grape soda in probably about 10 minutes.
Wow. Can you top that?
Yeah.
Did you top? Are you topping that? Can you? That's.
I did it in about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's possible. This is okay.
Breaks. I didn't. I just kept chugging.
So I have to put a disclaimer.
You automatically assume I took break.
Well, we need to put a disclaimer here, especially if you're a younger listener or parents of such kids. We don't advocate you.
Now before it gets worse.
That too, but we don't advocate you chug soda down. We're not saying that. Just to be clear.
Yeah,
this.
no, that's a bad idea.
No,
You
this.
should totally try to drink a sparkling water without trying to burp.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll give you $5 if you do that.
I can't
sparkling
drink
water.
We'll get it. We'll send you some
Okay, cool.
I can't drink it. It doesn't taste good.
sparkling water. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, it's the same as drinking seltzer water. I like drinking seltzer water.
I don't.
don't.
Anytime I go to the bar, I like to have a club soda.
Yeah, but you don't drink.
Only on the rarest of
If
occasions.
you at a bar, stop lying. Stop lying. You don't go to bars, motherfucker.
If I went to a bar, I probably would order club soda. Yeah, that's yeah. No, it's funny because I've never tried it. I've always wanted to do. No, actually, I'll tell you what I did. I wasn't at a bar. I went to a restaurant, and when the waitress said the drink options, and I said, "What do you have?" Oh, we have club soda. I'll take a club soda with a little bit of a lemon twist in it, and it was pretty good. Seltzer water is very refreshing. Sparkling water is fantastic. I think it's because you drink sparkling water expecting it gives you that soda feel, but it doesn't taste like it because there's no sugar added to it. So the bicarbonate that's in there gives that sparkling feature to it, but you just don't have all the messy sugar. Now, I will say this. I've been a bad example of it's summertime. I love a good ice pop. Haven't had ice pop since I was a kid, okay? And so kind of binge, got some because I'm like, well, it's something different. And so we had a little picnic to go to with some kids, and I'm encouraging the kids, like, go for the ice pops. Take it. Go for it. So it was, really bad influence there. I don't eat sugar much, but I do enjoy a nice binge every once in a while. What's your binge? Go ahead. What is it? Something that your vice? That you
binge?
Yeah, like for sweet tooth. What is it?
If we're going for sweet tooth, it's like a bomb pop, maybe I don't do cookies or chocolate anymore.
What's a bomb pop?
It's a bomb pop is like it's a brand, I believe.
Is it like Is it like a what do you call the Tootsie Roll Pops?
Like those, no, it has like 3 different colors.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, those bomb pops.
Yep, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Like the Nerds one.
Those were and then they also had the Dum Dums, the little like flying saucer ones on a stick. You could get them at the dime store.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Those are great. I used to love candy necklaces. Those were fantastic.
It's about to get PG-18. They have
you can say it.
Bathing suits made out of like little Smarty things.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, that's kind of. We're gonna get one for Hoss, I think.
No, we're not.
Yeah. You can wear it while you go camping.
No.
A two-piecer.
Yeah, maybe a 3-piece with a belt.
Shut up, or else I'm not going camping.
We're just kidding.
You don't get no say because you're not going.
Who's not going? Me? Him?
Him.
Yeah. You know what? I actually, and it's funny when you think about the old like summertime favorites, because I used to go down to like the candy store, dime stores, and you get like, geez, I don't even know.
Dum Dum Suckers.
Yeah, you had like the
Smarties,
they were always there. I mean,
and there was dweebs.
Yep.
There was nerds.
Yep.
Big League chewing gum.
Mm-hmm. And then you had the
Twizzlers, black licorice.
what's the other one called? The tape, like the roll up tape, the gum that had like the measuring tape.
Oh, the
Bubble gum?
But yeah, the pink, like it had come in like you can like that was really popular. And then what was the what was the bubble chew? Was it chew? It had the dots on the paper, wrapping paper. It was a little piece of gum that was wrapped up in white paper with like colorful dots. I forget the name of it, but
The stripes, zebra stripes.
maybe it was zebra stripes, something. It was like blow or chew, not blow. Wow, it's chew. That's a whole other. Excuse me. That's a
It's a
whole.
whole other subject.
Yeah, I kind of crossed my streams there a little bit. Speaking of the urine pun, boom.
Well, this ain't your show. This ain't your time yet, blow cards.
We should have done it next time. Next year we'll do a special on 420 if it's on a holiday. But that's but those were always favorite. And then of course you had the beef jerky sticks. You could get Slim Jims there. You know, it was always it was fantastic. The Smarties were my favorite too. I used to eat them by like a couple of the little roll packs. And then the greatest invention ever, which I love. They have it nowadays, and it's actually bite-sized, but I like the original, the Nerds Rope. That was absolutely fantastic. The only problem with it was the gumminess that was used for the rope part. It was almost like a Twizzler, but if you didn't eat it fast enough, it would get hard. So you had to like eat it while it was still bendable. You could kind of ply it and heat it up, and it was so good. These are some favorites, and then of course, there's nothing in the summertime like getting a hot dog at like the vendor. We used to have vendors around and you could get, I don't know why it was, but you go like to the local small store and get a hot dog with onions and pickle and mustard, never ketchup on a hot dog. I don't know why people like ketchup on a hot dog, but never ketchup on a hot dog. It's got to be mustard. If you want to go all American, it's got to be mustard. Who here likes ketchup on a hot dog? Of course it would be you. Ugh. How do you eat ketchup on a hot dog? I mean, mustard, man. Got to go with the yellow stuff. Or Dijon, if you prefer, the brown stuff.
Or mayo.
And relish, or sauerkraut on top of that with onions.
Or mayo.
Yeah, or no. You get
Oh.
chili, a little bit of cheese,
Yep.
sauerkraut.
Yep, right on top. I've had that.
Yes, sir.
I made that fresh. That's fantastic. Did you say mayonnaise? Ugh. Oh. Man.
Depends what kind of mayonnaise.
Okay, what kind of mayonnaise? Just regular, like, straight-up mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Are we talking Kraft,
Hellman's?
Whip, Heinz?
Like what? Does Heinz make mayo? I don't even know. Do they make mayo?
Oh,
I
packet.
don't think.
Oh,
I
okay.
think Whole Foods mayo. I think it was.
Okay, so it's basic mayo. It's lower name brand, which is, I mean, listen, again,
What was the other one? Duke's mayonnaise.
Yeah,
was
Duke's
really
mayonnaise,
good.
yeah. Now, again, some people like it. I'm just playing, but it's still like, for me, it's always mustard on a hot dog with all the fixings there. And, it's a really, really good one. Speaking of hot dogs there, my grandmother used to do this. Oh, it was so fantastic.
Bratwurst, man.
They're good. Well, no, my grandmother she used to make us hot dogs. She would cook the hot dog, then she would take strips of bacon and wrap the dog in bacon, and then cook the bacon around the dog and like crisp it up. Oh my word! And it was like almost like a hot dog in a coil spring of bacon. Oh, so talk about. I mean, it's probably a heart attack on a bun, but still.
Bacon crispy.
Yeah.
So I saw this one TikTok, and this dude had 2 patties with cheese in the middle. He wrapped it up in bacon, put like this garlic butter on it, and put it in the oven.
That sounds good.
So when the garlic butter was melting, it got absorbed into the bacon and meat patty.
Okay.
There was still a lot of it, like, around it because of melting and
Right.
that. And then, what was it? Then he wrapped it in something else, baked it again,
Jeez.
and ate it. It was like a heart attack on a plate, and it looked good.
Well, it's another one that was a good one. I never forget, and I used to have it at KFC. They called it the Double Down Sandwich. And this thing, talk about, like, I had it one time just to try it. Talk about heart attack, like, in a sandwich. So, if anybody, and I'm not sure, you guys are probably familiar with, do you have KFCs out your ways? I'm not sure how far it's,
Yes.
okay. So you probably have it in, why do I keep saying you live in Kansas? Oklahoma. You probably have a KFC somewhere. You've been to KFC, right?
Off the street.
Okay, so KFC usually has, it's bread with a lump piece of chicken in the middle. That's the basis of all their sandwiches, more or less. Well, several years ago, they had what they called the Double Down Sandwich, and I had to get this thing. Like, it was $10 for the sandwich, but it was good. instead of the bread, they literally take 2 chicken breasts that are fried, with the breading on it, and they put all like the condiments in between them. So it's basically just an all meat sandwich, no bread whatsoever. Oh, like cheese in there.
I want some of that.
Oh, it was like,
That's really good.
I'm like, I know this is like heart attacks.
Here's the big question. What kind of cheese do y'all put on y'all hamburgers?
I have 2 actually, American or pepper jack.
Okay, good choices.
Yeah,
I do
What
American.
you, Haas?
American. Anything else?
So, like,
Yeah.
American, sharp, mild, extra sharp,
How
Swiss,
class?
Gouda.
Yeah, that's
provolone.
I've had goat cheese once before.
Now,
That wasn't
that's a
bad.
heart attack way to go.
Yeah,
I put like 7 different types of cheeses, like slap cheese on there.
little
Back
cheese.
on the grill, let it
Heart
melt.
attack waiting to happen.
Yep, little cheese with your meat there, right? Like,
Oh, there was like you couldn't see the patty. It's how much cheese there was.
yeah. So clearly we can tell.
Heart attack
This
waiting
is
to happen.
Yeah.
this is like a half-pound patty too.
I believe it. I mean,
Heart attack waiting.
Well, that was the best heart attack on a plate I've ever had.
well, I was gonna say if you're gonna have that, you gotta, it's worth the risk there too. But that's making my mouth water. That's for sure. But speaking of water, we gotta get our.
Asiago.
I know. That's a good. I like the Asiago. I get that on my Wendy's a lot of times, so that's good. So speaking of water, let's take a water break here for you guys, especially if anybody needs a bathroom break. Good time. We'll get anybody wants any snacks, go for it now. Use the facilities. I would say we put the fire out. We're just gonna put it on hold. There it goes. We're gonna come back and talk some more with you guys, but just give us a chance to use the nearest bush located by our forest, our campfire here. And I need to go hit a tree or hit a rock to get some water. And we'll come back then, we'll chat some more. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that, because we're not done yet. We got plenty more of the show yet to go. We're kicking off the weekend right. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. Looking forward to more fun even this weekend, tomorrow yet. I'd love to have you guys come back there, join us at that point in time. We'll do something special there. Of course, we always have something going on there. But we'll be right back. Stay tuned for more. Don't go away. We'll see you in just a moment here at the What's Up Bro podcast show, brought to you by the one and only J&J Production Studios. We'll see you guys shortly there. Please enjoy these songs during the commercial break, and then we'll catch you guys right on back. Stay tuned.
Hey audio fans, are you looking for fun and excitement? Have you been searching for that special show? You know, the one complete package you want in a podcast? Then check out the What's Up Bro podcast show and experience what true entertainment is all about. Stay tuned and don't miss the action. Available on your favorite streaming services, including YouTube. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we'll see you at the show.
We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
Hey there, do you love podcasts? Are you having difficulty finding the right ones to listen to? Is it frustrating when you're trying to pick that show? You know, the one where everyone must collectively agree on? Like finding a good movie or TV show to watch, do you look for the most jam-packed entertainment that's possible to find in a single episode every week? Then search no more, and welcome to J&J Production Studios. It's our business to provide the best entertainment and information available for you. Whether you're sitting in that comfy chair with your favorite snack and beverage listening live each week, or downloading your favorite show episodes to take with you on the go while you're at work, exercising, or even just to play at night for you to fall asleep to. There's something for everyone, no matter what size, shape, or age you are. Visit www.linktree.com/J_J Production Studios to find all the streaming services where our podcast shows can be found. You can also connect with us on your favorite social media platforms, including Facebook and Twitter. You can join our public Discord server and chat directly with us. But wait, there's more. You can subscribe to our official YouTube channel and be notified every time a new show is broadcast. Wish you could have some studio souvenirs or collectibles? Guess what? You can. Visit the official store where you can purchase items featuring your favorite podcast and show hosts. Would you like to help support us? You can do that by getting your very own exclusive membership on our Patreon account. All proceeds go to help us upgrade our shows, which will only enhance the entertainment provided to you. Thank you so much. We're excited to have you as an audience. Your love and support are always appreciated. We'll see you soon.
Break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out there. So glad you are back to join us here at the What's Up Bro podcast show, brought to you by the one and only J&J Production Studios, your true home for entertainment. If you're just tuning in live, welcome to the show. We're sitting here around our campfire, which we need to start again. There it comes. Hanging around, sitting around, chatting about all kinds of stuff. We're talking about some summertime favorites. We're talking about our favorite foods and sweets, and of course there's our drinks, which we didn't get to yet, but that could go on for a huge list of that. And
here's another
go ahead.
time favorite summer food.
Okay.
It's
What's
either homemade, get in a shop, or if you want to your local.
what's on it?
So what kind of pizza do y'all like? Stuffed crust, Brooklyn style, Chicago style, New York style?
I'll let Haas go ahead. You go first. I'll let you go first.
Original.
Original.
Medium-sized crust, maybe some, mozzarella cheese on top. What kind of sauce do you like on your pizza?
Alfredo.
Alfredo. Interesting.
What style?
I mean, I wouldn't mind. See, I like all kinds. So deep dish, crust, thin crust, whatever.
I don't really like marinara sauce, so
That's fair.
I mean, I could go both ways, but I mainly pick,
I'm sure you could.
Alfredo. And there's funny Haas.
Wow! Wait a minute. Where's our cheer button here? Wow! Whoa! That's a good one. Yeah, that's a major burn there. Well, here's another big question, a big topic. What's on the pizza? What do you have on the pizza?
I usually do the works.
Okay. So that's like what, meat and vegetable? What do you constitute as?
Like bell peppers, mushrooms.
Nice.
So
Pretty
I
much
usually
everything in boutique.
Okay.
So at Domino's, which I usually go to,
Yep.
I get Alfredo sauce, and it's handmade.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It made pan, so it only comes in medium.
Yep.
But it has a nice little crust to it. I also get
I think Domino's sucks. I'd rather go with Papa John's.
Ooh.
we gonna start a war. I love Papa John's.
I can go either way.
Papa John's, okay, man. For the mood, sometimes I like Papa John's, but mainly I go with Domino's.
Well, what about Little Caesars?
No, Domino's.
Only when they have that pretzel crust with.
Oh yeah.
Sauce.
That just came back actually. Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing with Domino's. I will say this: have you ever tried? I like the specialty pizzas. I usually rotate between what's it called? Very pepperoni. It has all pepperoni. Then I like the deluxe because it has the vegetables on it. And then there's the buffalo chicken one is really good. I don't know. I tried the burger and the taco pizza before when that was a thing, and they were good, but I don't know if that's the kind of food I want to mishmash on a pizza. I will say that. Now, to be fair, on Papa John's,
They should make a
Papa
BLT
John's.
pizza.
now Papa,
They should, but no,
Yeah.
not much lettuce. Not much lettuce.
you really can't. No, more of the bacon and the tomato kind of taste. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a possible thing. Now, for Papa John's end, I will say I do like some of their pizzas. I don't get it as often because there's a Domino's right down the street. So
Chicken ranch from Papa John's.
that's pretty good. Now, what about the fun?
Little tomato.
There you go. Now, do you guys like to get crazy? Like, do you like a little bit of pineapple on your pizza?
No, never.
So I do sometimes. A little bit of pineapple and ham. That's real.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Fuck, here we go.
Shouldn't
Just settle
exist.
war.
Well, here's another war starter. Raise your hand if you like anchovies on it. Okay, so the anchovies are one. I mean, I will say this: I've tried them. They're good on salad. I don't know about pizza. They're a little salty.
drama with this?
Something like that.
Try.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. something kind of like that. But I mean, when you think about interesting food combinations, and we shared that over Thanksgiving because we talked about like our.
Here's a word starter. So at Come and Go, at one point in time, had a hamburger pizza.
Yeah.
They had sausage, pickles, a few other things.
Yep.
And then there's like a whole thing about pickles shouldn't be on pizza. And I'm like, not that bad actually.
I didn't mind it.
It was actually pretty good.
I like pickles though, so that's I like the dill. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Hoss? Pickles on a pizza?
It could work.
Yeah, I mean, now here's the thing. When we say pickles, though, here's a good question, and I should know the answer. But if you had to choose between sweet or dill, what's your preference?
Dill.
Yeah.
Dill.
Yeah, I'm not a big sweet gherkin fan. I just can't or bread and butter. I hate the bread and butter pickles. I just can't.
It's only good on like sandwiches.
That I mean that's fair. That I will give you that much. But I love a good sliced pickle.
Is it a warm sandwich or a cold sandwich?
See, I don't. For me, I just don't like them in general. But I think warm sandwich maybe. Of course.
But I like them on cold sandwiches with some roast beef and some turkey.
I just don't that's the thing. I mean, and I get some people do. I've always been a dill fan. I'll eat dill on my burgers. I eat dill with my hot dogs, and I mean, shoot, I've had times where.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Sour pickles.
Don't try to be smart. You got yours in already, big guy. No, the sour ones. That's true. Well, yeah, try again. That was a close one. I almost set that up, but I will say this. Here's my favorite thing I love to do. So let's see if this kind of freaks anybody out here. I love rice, plain white rice. Now, what I will do at times, I will just make some plain white rice. I put a little bit of French mustard in there. Add a little bit of hot sauce. Hoss is cringing already. Put in some
Why hot sauce?
It just adds a little kick to it, and it kind of kicks up the mustard. And then I'm not finished though. And then we add a little bit of oregano and some pepper flakes.
Soy sauce.
No. So although actually that's good with mustard too in there. I do mix it up with soy sauce once in a while. But then I have mustard, hot sauce, pepper flakes, oregano. I will put pickles in there with peppers in there and mix it all together and just eat it straight up. And that's just
Here's another one. What was it? Oh, man.
And cheese. Uh-oh.
Noodles.
Okay. Follow you. So
Do you like the pre-packaged ramen, or do you like you go to a ramen shop?
Really, honestly, I've never really had it other than packaged, but I could go either way, quite frankly.
I've never had
Ramen?
from
Not fresh. You've had it like the packaged ones, right?
Yeah, but the packaged one, but I've never had it.
See, I don't.
I really want to though.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't even know. I kind of want to try it, but I'm so used to the pre-packaged because it's right there. So that's a tough one. I could go really either way though. I mean, I'm not really picky with food for me, but that's just me. So let's see. Is there another gross? I'm trying to think of some gross combinations I've been told are gross that I really enjoy. That might.
So let's do some weird ones. What's some weird combinations y'all had?
Well, that was my big one. What about you, Hoss? Any other weird combos with mayonnaise, even?
Mayonnaise and ranch
I
mixed
used
together.
I used to take mayonnaise and A1 sauce and mix it together.
Well, that's not.
Put it on my sandwiches.
That's not terrible. I can flow with that. I'm just not a big mayonnaise person, but the A1 sauce is.
What about mayonnaise and sriracha? Or better yet, ranch.
I probably would do. I'd be more the sriracha than probably the ranch actually, because I mean I like a little bit of kick to it. It's almost like making tartar sauce. So the sriracha works. I like hot honey sauce. That's really good on. I'm trying to think of the weirdest thing I've ever had.
A weird one. It was sweet potato fries and Nutella.
No, actually, I get that one. I know it sounds weird, but that's the right taste of potato sweetness with the sweetness of Nutella. That I can dig. I could do that for sure. Oh, no, I know a favorite. Here's my favorite. McDonald's French fries and a Wendy's chocolate frosty.
Knew you were gonna say some type of.
Yeah. Yep. It's just...
My weirdest one is I like to dip my pickles in ranch.
All right, that's...
Oh.
It's right there, Haas. You heard him. He said he likes to dip his pickles in ranch.
I bet he does.
Yeah, you know what? Quit with the dick jokes. Every single time.
Okay. Well, I mean, the pickle's kind of right there. I didn't say a whole pickle, though. I could have said that. Can you fit a whole pickle in your mouth?
Hey, Haas can.
Now...
It's not funny when it's pointed at you, no, Haas. Huh?
You will never know.
What's another weird combination? Let me see. Weird combination. I'm trying to think. Oh, gee. Oh, here's a good one. It's not really a weird combination, but I'll take a jar, whether it's a jar of peppers or a jar of pickles, and I will drink the juice out of the jar.
Wait, I'll do that.
You know, the only time I do that is when I really need a fucking laxative.
Really? Wow. Okay. Well, does it work?
Because for some reason, after chugging pickle juice,
Oh, you like chucking the juice of dill pickles, huh?
That doesn't work.
I usually go to the bathroom like 10 minutes afterwards.
Well, here's a good one. Now, last night, order from Wendy's, and I really like they have the ghost pepper sandwich, the ranch chicken sandwich.
Oh, hell no. You don't need no more spicy food.
Well, here's my whole meal though. It's ghost pepper ranch chicken sandwich with a side of ghost pepper sauce fries, which is what I ate last night.
Yeah, no.
Let me
I'm
tell
not a big spicy.
Let me tell you though, it's good going in, but not coming out. So
I remember when they did the ghost pepper sandwich from, Burger King and Wendy's. I had them both, and I'm like, I'm slightly disappointed. Because, they can't actually use the actual...
yeah, it's kind of like
a dumbed down version.
What I really liked, I think was it Burger King that did this over the summer? I think a couple of years ago. They had the jalapeno burger, which was like, and they had the chicken sandwich. That was fantastic. It was, or was it? Maybe it was Wendy's. Might have been Wendy's. But you could get like a triple, and it was jalapenos on with pepper jack cheese between each layer. Oh, it was freaking tastic. Why go for the chicken when you can go for the beef? Where's the beef? That's what we want.
Here's do you all like Philly portobello cheesesteak sandwiches, or just regularly Philly cheesesteak sandwiches?
I can do both. I could go either way. I'm more.
Me too. I love both. I love both.
I really love, and here's one thing though. I was out of a steak binge for a while. I was going the buffalo chicken cheesesteak route. That was really good. Only drawback is you got to go to a right place, otherwise the roll gets soggy, and it's just. I had one time I had a sandwich. I picked it up, and it was so fresh and warm that the chicken cheese in there. I picked it up. It ripped right through the bottom because it was so soggy. I'm like, okay, so definitely hot off the press because the roll couldn't cut it. The roll was not up to snuff as far as what you need to for a sandwich. So now you're all making me hungry for sure. Like that. Oh, good. Nothing like a good.
I'm making myself hungry just talking about food.
Good. Oh man, and you know it's really good on any kind of sandwich. Do you ever have that Italian hoagie spreads, like the little pimento peppers on top of it's absolutely fantastic. Although, spoiler warning, if I eat too much of that, it does give me the runs. So, I have to be careful. But, I've not shit my pants yet, so there's that. These are...
that's questionable.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've had close calls, but not, nothing... too over the top there, but that's the beautiful thing about either cooking outside, if it just doesn't necessarily be summertime or the holiday for that matter, but whenever you grill, you can make ribs on the grill, you can do all kinds of neat rubs on that stuff, which I like to do when I have the grill out, but there's so many great combinations, and we're all different. A lot of you guys at home probably have your own really fun combinations that we would probably find absolutely disgusting, but that's just because we're us. And if you like it, that's what's great. I mean, everybody has their vices. Everybody has their likes and dislikes, obviously. And when you can share in that, that's really great. That's what makes us unique. That's what makes us all our own special type of person because of our unique taste of food. Like, you know, and kind of like Haas said earlier, you're not I know Fire too. You're not big fans. I like seltzer, but they're not big fans of that. Well, that's perfectly understandable. That's, you know, it makes sense. So that's not everybody's cup of tea.
No seltzer at the camping trip.
I could. Well, here's a challenge. We could have it where that's all we get to drink for the week.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
that could be. That could be interesting. But you know, you guys, you find stuff that you like, and the beautiful thing this time of year is the summertime affords all kinds of great favorites that don't taste good every time of the year. We talked about that during Thanksgiving. Turkey's always great on Thanksgiving because that's what it's tailored for. Now, you could have it later in the course of the year, but it's just something about that time of it, having it, is what really makes it pop and stand out, which is fan-freaking-tastic. So, summertime now, you could go burgers, dogs, chicken. What's that? Wings?
Wings.
Oh, boneless wing.
Parmesan. Garlic Parmesan. Or some lemon pepper.
You know, I've watched it on YouTube. I think we need to try it sometime. We need to get some wings and get some different sauces and do the hot take and see how much of the units we can take with the hot sauce. That'd be a lot of fun. And I can probably honestly say, if we had a wing eating contest for that with the hot sauce, who can stand the hot stuff probably the most? That's probably going to be me. I'll take that challenge because I like it super hot. I can do it where I'm not tasting anything. I'm crying and I'm like literally no taste buds whatsoever. I don't think the hot.
Let's get a live ghost pepper. Eat it live.
Get a Carolina. We'll get a Carolina Reaper. We'll do that one.
I can't. Oh, no. I've already experienced that once. I'm not doing it again.
See, if you ever watch those videos, if you ever watch them on YouTube when people do that, it's kind of hysterical. I mean, I feel bad for those that really are. I wanted to really do the cinnamon challenge, actually. I think we should try that one. I think we.
Done. It's not that bad.
You can't handle that? It's just a spoonful of cinnamon, that's all. Chug it down. And
Tablespoon or teaspoon?
Tablespoon. I think
Spoon. That's all I heard from you.
tablespoon.
Tablespoon. Well, fuck.
We could do it. I mean, what other kind of weird ones out there? We have, let's see, what else has been done? I think we'll let Haas choose. Would you rather do the cinnamon challenge or the Carolina Reaper?
I'd rather do cinnamon challenge.
Okay, because you understand, I was going to say, you understand the concept of the Carolina Reaper, right? So you would not want to go down.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What about the milk challenge? There's a milk challenge, I heard.
Nah, I'm not drinking a gallon of milk.
In under an hour? I think it's possible.
I can drink a gallon of milk throughout the day, but I cannot do it under an hour.
Huh.
Once you work as a dairy person for a while, you don't like the taste of milk anymore.
Okay, well, yeah, we haven't been down that road, so we wouldn't know that for sure. That's kind of a given there, but makes sense. We're going to find something fun to do. I think we could do the watermelon challenge, too.
I can eat a watermelon all day.
I think I forget, I have to look it up. It's been a while since I've done that, but that's going to be something fun, because we got to have definitely a summer challenge lined up, because I think that's going to be something everybody's going to really love and enjoy, which would be fantastic. And, you know, it just changes things up a little bit. Now, obviously, if anybody has any ideas trying this at home, we do not advocate you do anything that's going to risk your health or be seriously dangerous, because, you know, we don't condone that sort of thing, but you need to do your research. You need to make sure that you know what you're doing, how you're doing it, and don't put yourself in any precarious positions that could be harmful or fatal. Please. Disclaimer noted. We do not want to have any kind of incidences there, but pull up your own campfire, sit around, and grab your favorite snacks.
Who could drink the most?
Oh, well, we know that answer. We don't have to have a contest for that one. I'm already out. So, I'm done after one drink. Haas already said he wants to keep his liver intact, so he's not gonna challenge you on that one. So, well, here's a good one. So Haas and I will get together. We'll have a special gift we'll get for Fire. We'll come visit when you have your liver transplant, and when you're in the hospital, and you're going through that. Like, what the hell happened here? Well, he had a drinking contest and destroyed his liver. He won the contest, but that'd be funny. But anyway, no, I digress. But yeah, so if you guys pull up your own campfire, you can go out and have some great snacks. I'm surprised Hoss doesn't actually have a snack tonight, which is interesting. You usually always have something there. You just out of food, or what's going
I
on?
already had it.
Oh, he pre-snacked before the show. That's always a nice idea. There we go. But yeah, no, you guys can find what is it? I can't see the light was there. What is it? Bologna? Salami. Yeah, there you go. A little bit of mustard with that would be really good, or some cheese. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, the Chick-fil-A sauce. I gotta get some of that. I really want to try that because I've had it, but not in like from the bottle from the restaurant.
It was really good with salami.
The salami. I was thinking that maybe on a chicken sandwich, even on a burger. Probably really good on a burger too, for sure.
Oh yeah, probably.
Chick-fil-A sauce ain't just for chickens anymore. You gotta get the burgers. We want some cows in there, so all you cows better be prepared because I'm going on a meat binge. That's for sure. And so, moo moo. Well, you guys, we're going to get ready to wrap things up here for tonight there. We'll definitely be back tomorrow night. It is Saturday night. We're having the rest of our weekend, so make sure you tune in. Don't miss that. Of course, you can always catch your favorite episodes. They're up and available on your favorite streaming service, as well as on YouTube. And you can follow us on all our social medias there. Make sure you click the links there. Check out our link tree. It has all of our socials there. We got some fun upgrades we're going to do with that down the road, too. We also added, there has been some slight changes there. If you are one of those that has checked out the link tree, we've edited that. You can subscribe on there. You'll get updates for all kinds of things happening if you want to do that. We're going to add another feature with that when we upgrade that down the road. And then what we will do is we will definitely give you guys future updates for other activities that will happen at some point. We got a lot of great things planned for the summer. We also have some other things we're going to line up. We're going to do we'll have our contest that we're going to have. If you want to know what that is, you have to make sure that you stay tuned for more so that we give you guys updates there. And of course, remember too, special episode coming up probably the next few weeks. We're going to try to do it soon with Miranda. I'll call him back. And what we'll do is we'll keep you guys posted with that when that comes there. We have a date and time. But we'll sign off here for now. Let's put out our fire because we have enough fires going around. We don't want to start any more, even digital fires. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on Friday night, of course. It's always a pleasure. We look forward to it every week. We'll be back tomorrow night. We may, depending on everybody's preference, maybe we'll do a game corner tomorrow night. We'll see. Usually a Saturday night is fun for that. If everybody's up for it, we'll give that a try, but we'll play that by ear. We'll let you guys know. But, of course, as always, we're here for you guys for your entertainment. We appreciate you all so much. We couldn't do this without you. We love you guys so much there. So we're going to throw it. Well, let's throw it to fire first. Let him do his sign-off. Go right ahead.
Don't drink and drive. I'm still in your fame, Haas. You gotta get an Uber if you have to. Don't drink and drive. It's never a good way.
For sure. There you go.
Don't want a DUI. Don't want to crash.
Nothing of the sort.
This is Mr. Fire signing off.
Yep. See you back again soon.
Tomorrow.
Yep. We'll be here tomorrow. And then of course we have Big Hoss. We'll give them the party hardy one. So sign off and tell the folks too what they should.
Everybody, don't drink and drive.
Party hardy.
Yeah, drink, don't drive.
Have a fun weekend. You'll see everybody tomorrow night. You'll be back too.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's me. I'm Sam Crow there, wishing you guys be happy, be healthy, and be safe. We'll be back tomorrow night for you guys for your Saturday fun. We'll have something always exciting there. Can't wait for more. If you want to know what that is, you just have to tune in to find out. We'll see you guys there. Until next time, we'll see you at the show. Be happy, be healthy, have a great one. Enjoy your weekend. Adieu for now, and good night. See you guys soon.
Thank you for listening to the What's Up Bro show. Catch all the latest live action on your favorite podcast streaming services, including Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can also check out episodes on the studio's official YouTube channel. Subscribe and become a member today. Don't forget to also turn on notifications so you'll know when new content is uploaded. Stay tuned and don't miss a single moment. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, we will see you at the show.